But first, plans for a proposed oil pipeline to run through our region. Good evening. A natural gas pipeline that runs through parts of southern Illinois could soon be transporting crude oil. A Texas-based company is behind this $1 billion proposal. News 3's Anna Giles has been looking into this for us now. And Anna, if this happens, how will this affect local communities?
Well, Jayla, of course, there are those environmental concerns. A crude oil company called Energy Transfer is interested in making this switch. They operate a natural gas line that runs hundreds of miles through multiple states, including Illinois. A spokesperson says the switch to crude oil will require minimal construction.
Oil pumps are not hard to find in southern Illinois, but converting a natural gas line in our region into one that carries crude oil raises some eyebrows.
It's an existing pipeline, and we are not changing that out. We are just going to be converting it to accommodate crude.
Texas-based Energy Transfer will convert nearly 700 miles of existing pipeline. Just over 130 of those miles are in Illinois. The company says construction on the line will be minimal and shouldn't disrupt residents. But SIU geology professor Sally Potter McIntyre says pollution is a concern.
Crude oil puts out much more CO2 than methane.
The Department of Transportation released a report last year outlining the dangers of product changes in pipelines, warning about leaks and hazardous liquid. Energy Transport argues pipelines are one of the safest ways to transport crude oil, something Potter McIntyre agrees with.
The alternatives for transport are putting it in trucks or putting it in trains, and the pipelines are a much better option.
The pipeline, of course, will need to meet all of the ongoing monitoring and maintenance and safety standards that all crude pipelines need to meet.
Energy Transfer is in the process of getting approval for the conversion. Many areas where the pipeline runs through have not heard about it yet. If approved, the project is expected to be completed by the end of next year.
Now, Anna, as you just mentioned, this is still pending approval in all the states involved. But if this project goes through, this could mean new pipelines in Illinois.
That's exactly right. We're looking at about 66 new miles of pipeline. Some will run through Wayne and Marion counties. Now, this is meant to connect those areas to the major hub, the crude oil hub in Patoka. And so that's going to mean, you know, a lot of new trench digging, so to speak. It's going to be a lot more disruptive construction-wise.
Thanks, Anna.